on, world? And welcome to another Partynerdz exclusive. So, as we know right now, with Robert Downey Jr. now joining the faction of the MCU once again by the creation and the character of Doctor Doom himself, Victor Von Doom, it's only right that the setting of this brand new storyline is more so setting up his fruition and how I guess you would call it the end game of how they're going to portray Secret Wars going forth. Of course, there's going to be Avengers Doomsday, and then there is going to be Secret Wars, but more so Secret Wars than anything because the whole faction of the multiverse and how it was basically built, and pretty much how the inclusion of Kang into the multiverse was going to be this saga of sorts of how the incursions were basically just going to cause timelines to start just erupting. But better yet, if we're thinking about it from the case of Secret Wars as it is right now, we have to understand basically the origins of this. There's been three. So if we're talking about 1984's Secret Wars, which of course was the creation of from the Beyonder who created Battleworld himself, or better yet, even the second incarnation of Secret Wars, which was the Stranger cosmic being. If anybody would like to get to know him, he is the one person canonly that created Ego, the living planet, and he created an imitation, or better yet, an imitation battle world, and he disguised himself as the Beyonders. But the one that we're going to talk about here, for the most part, is the third incarnation. And that wasn't done that long ago. We're talking about 2015 Secret Wars, to where Emperor Doom, the multiverse perishing with a final incursion, but with the Beyonders' power, Dr. Doom was capable of creating an entirely new reality from the remnants of incursion points between collapsing worlds. And that new reality became Battleworld. Now, if you remember from 1984's Secret Wars, the Beyonder just basically kidnapped heroes and villains, put them all on this one fictional planet from fragments of destroyed worlds, and pretty much pitted them all against each other. And this created kind of like the first huge Avengers crossover event, to where you understood that a bunch of realities were going to collapse. And the only way for them to choose who was going to remain as far as what your universe is going to continue in existence would be that they would all challenge each other. So variants of possibly some of your favorite characters may be up against some of the characters that you know and love. So this would then turn into pretty much a multitude event that could possibly not only happen through the course of these two movies with Avengers Doomsday and with Secret Wars, but even in the middle. So there's 4 movies that are going to be intersected in between Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. You got Shang-Chi 2. You're probably going to have Spider-Man 4. You might have Armor Wars. And you might even have a Young Avengers movie that could happen all in the middle of this. Now, what would you say if by any sort of instance that from the start of Avengers Doomsday all the way to Secret War, that there could be at least 4 to 6 movies that could all occur within Battleworld? Now, note, Doom managed to bring the world to order, ordering the remnants of the separate realities into domains under his command as the God Emperor of Battleworld. Some of these domains consisted of the remains of multiple realities and were unified due to warfare and mutual agreement. But each domain was ruled by a baroness or baron. They were appointed by Doom's blessing. He had borders. He had his kingdoms. It's pretty much Latveria, what he had always hoped for on Earth, but yet he was able to do it with a planet. As a matter of fact, he even changed the name. He called it Latverian. But nonetheless, once it was destroyed, once Battleworld was destroyed, the Beyonders channeled their power into the last molecule man who gave that power to Doom. And they decided to then give that power of the Beyonders to Reed Richards, another character, of course, with the Fantastic Four on the arrival, that is more so going to end up joining the fold, and probably the only person that is going to be the person that stands neck and neck with Doctor Doom himself. But we're not too sure of the introduction. If Avengers Doomsday is the introduction of Victor Von Doom with this brand new counterpart of Robert Downey Jr. and how he's going to fit into this fold, where does this actually begin? Could it be a post-credit scene in Fantastic Four? Could it be that he's maybe watching singular timelines from what is happening currently within the MCU and how to draw that out? That we do not know. But you got to understand that Doom ruled Battleworld for 8 years as the God Emperor. So when I'm talking about the fact that this could be a multi-movie event, it could be until it's destroyed, and it will get destroyed in Secret Wars. And then all of a sudden that multiverse saga will end, and then we start from scratch all over again. So let me know what you guys think. Feel free to hit us up, comment, like, subscribe to us at the Party Nerds YouTube page. Feel free to check us out on our Party Nerds podcast every Monday night at 9 p.m. or even check us out on our Party Nerds public access, where we basically give you the news and nerddom every Saturday at 10 a.m. But until then, Party Nerds go.